I appear to be out of battery on the podcasty, on the recordy thingy, so we're doing this one straight into the camera. Sorry about that. Okay, here's my Punchies. Also, last episode I didn't pan to the notebook. It's honestly super annoying to add that in editing, and I'm guessing it doesn't add that much, so maybe I won't do it. If you miss it, let me know, but I don't feel like doing it. So, Punchies, something about, I don't know if I want to work, this will be again like a story. I'm doing more stories than I thought I would. But anyway, when I was a kid, if my dad would get upset, like he would just get so, maybe I could phrase this like I'm excited. Like I'm excited when I get to be a dad and I get to be like dad upset at things, like at nothing. Like I remember if the fridge wasn't packed correctly, something fell out. My dad would get so angry that he would like throw it across the room. Butter would just whiz by. Little punchline about just being a little shit and just being like, uh-oh, food fight. And I'm throwing butter at my furious father. Well, here's kind of a little comedy thing. Some people are really interested in that, the word choice of jokes. Like they love looking for alliterations, and some consonants are like funnier than others, like K's are funny, B's are funny, and you would choose those words over other words. I personally don't believe in or give a shit about any of that, so that's just me. But other people do. I don't know, so I don't know what's right. What do you think? But I think it's stupid. So here's a tag for my juicy ass bit that just in the middle of it somewhere that the stretch marks on my ass spell the word slut. Okay, here's so I have this bit about being tickled, about what it's like being tickled as an adult versus a kid. The kids laugh and adults wince in this awful sort of way. Punch some tags on that when you tickle an adult, it looks like they experience sour with their entire being. Like they were given a warhead suppository. And then I have a line about the reason you're ticklish is it's a defense mechanism, like, because it's the vulnerable areas of your body. Like if a leopard ripped out your throat, you would instinctively be like, oh my God, stop. I wrote some tags kind of heightening that, where I'm like, oh my God, stop, leopard, you're so obsessed with me. My friends are like, who's that stalking you from the bushes? I'm like, that's this leopard that's just so obsessed with me. Ugh. Try that. I have a joke about being like giggling at a sex shop, and then everybody else is all serious about the sex shop, and I was laughing at everything. But that I giggled. If you were to have just heard the audio of me at a sex shop, you would have thought I was watching The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, or even the more mature Sweet Life on Deck. Nope, it was a sex shop. And then I felt judged when I was laughing. I felt judged by all these sex nerds. And then I have just some dumb tags about that all the sex nerds were looking at at everything at the sex shop with this weird reverence, like we're at the 9/11 memorial. You know, like, oh, that one's devastating. I wrote some more tags on that, but that one's devastating. Oh, I'll never forget that one. And I voted Republican after that one. Just see if I can heighten that punch 2 more times, you know, rule of threes, right? So I have a joke about Star Trek and Jean-Luc Picard playing the flute, but Patrick Stewart doesn't know how to play the flute. And I had a tag about like the director being annoyed at Patrick Stewart for not learning the flute. Your character's name was Jean-Luc Picard. Obviously you were gonna play the flute. Jean-Luc Picard, your name may as well have been Woodwinds La Flute. Okay, another thing, sometimes my girlfriend will just, out of nowhere, say incredibly mean things to me. She'll just say these things like, Nick, are you raw dogging that hummus? Nick, are you eating that hummus like ice cream right now? How many spoonfuls of hummus was that? And it's like, were you born a bitch? Are bitches born or are they made in the cauldron of hummus? That could go somewhere, I don't know. It's not like a standalone. A lot of this is not standalone stuff, but I think I have enough premises now. So the goal was to get to about 40-45 minutes and then start taking little bits and expanding them bigger and bigger. And I think I'm there. So now it's gonna be, from here on out, it's gonna be much more like editing and tagging and fewer just new, like totally new premises, I think. I've got some long sets coming up where I'll get to test my theory. Like I think I'm at 40 minutes, 45 minutes. If it turns out I'm not and I'm if I'm like delusional, then maybe I'll have to come up with new premises. Anyway, oh, another juicy ass line that could just go in the bit somewhere that, you know what they say, one boy's ass is a pedophile's treasure. And then I have a joke about gossip versus shit talking, and just a dumb line about how my girlfriend loves when people spill the tea. You know it's good when she stays up. That tea was caffeinated. I don't know how to like the premise for that, but the tea being caffeinated, making you stay up late thinking about it, because like gossip, you get it. I'm terrible at comedy. All right, that's all my punches. Sorry about the audio. I don't have any spare batteries and I don't feel like dealing with this, and I have more shit to do tonight, unfortunately. So, thanks for watching. That's been Keep or Cut. Let me know comments, questions, thoughts. Are you writing something? Did you watch the most recent Pathetically episode? Do you see any jokes in there I could use? And then we're doing the Patreon, so check that out. Thanks so much.